We all good?
Oh,
Yo, good day, good vibes, good people. I'm Jay Hollins.
This is Sean.
it's your man L.
And we have a special guest today. Introduce yourself, brother.
I am Dante Diesel Williams.
Videographer extraordinaire, exercise junkie like myself.
Hey, man, why does nigga try to sit his voice up, man? Give him the real voice.
You want me to give him the?
Give him the real voice. Give him the panty moist.
Whatever.
And this is crazy. I mean, we happy to have you after the whole Juicy trial.
I know, right?
How was it planning that fictitious robbery with him?
With
your African brother looking ass.
The brothers say they might be watching. I don't know.
That's funny.
I mean, just give him a tracksuit.
Yeah.
Look like he had a magnet hat in the noose.
Hey, before we get
That's
started,
funny.
just want y'all to know this episode is brought to you by Fly Association. Shout out to our sis B. She just got her wings
Yes,
for Skywest.
congratulations
Shout
on your
out.
new venture, Brandy.
Listen, I'm rocking the Jeffrey Athletic Collection. She
Yes,
rocking
yes.
the moniker of and Liz
Fly
is rocking it off
Association.
camera. Fly Association. Make sure you hit up Fly Association.
Ooh, switch it on up here, Liz.
Oh, with the all right.
Look, so
And I
yo,
mean, in no way are we politicking for buddy passes because we the homies.
right. Hey, make sure you check out flyassociation.com for
buddy
look,
passes.
for all your tech suit needs, your tracksuit needs,
Yep.
women's fashion, accessories, purses, jewelry, anything you want. Hit them up. www.flyassociation.com. What up, B? She's also one of the co-founders of this podcast.
Yeah,
B. Let's get it.
Yeah, B.
Big ups to the boo, always making moves.
All right. So now that we in this thing,
We in this thing.
Man,
Where do we want to start?
let's start. Because we been holding this. Let's deal with the Ye, Skeet, and Kim shit right quick, and we can
Real
get
quick.
off of that.
Yeah.
Because I just need to let motherfuckers know who Skeet is, right? For me, I've been doing my little homework. Like, I've seen nothing for the past couple years but Kim and Ye gloat over each other, this, that. And then they separated, right? And then I'm watching Ye talk about, people didn't even know we were separated, and I'm doing SNL, and, she told me she wouldn't do no scenes where she had to be physically interactive with dudes, shit like that, like kissing them and shit. And then they go do that shit in my face. So he's antagonizing me. So let me tell y'all about dude. First, he did this shit with Kate Beckinsale when she was divorcing her husband. He started trying to antagonize. The dude that played the king of the Lycans on the dude with the long hair.
Oh, that was her real husband?
That was her real husband.
Get out of here. I didn't know that.
Yeah, when they was getting divorced, they had been married for years. And Kate Beckinsale was like, I'm old. Let me get some of this young penis.
Yeah, young
but
retarded meat.
he started antagonizing the husband. Now they got kids and shit like that. And her husband like, hey, yo, get your mans or something bad happened to him. Like, look, we going through this divorce. So she found out about it because she was an older woman. Shit, Kate Beckinsale was damn near 40 at the time.
Right.
She cut that shit. And
Too old for shenanigans.
she cut that shit off. Like, fast forward, Mac Miller and Ariana Grande breaks up, and he's like the dude but these are all dudes he hung around. So he'll hang around you until you and your girl break up, and then he be that back and clean up. Old Jody, as my daddy used to call him.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
This nigga's a sad
You know
nigga
what I mean?
supreme.
Old
He don't know
Jody.
when to sit down.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So
And
he
this
does this
motherfucker
shit.
got Joe's greatest hits playing in his background every time he wake up
Right.
in the morning. Baby, I wanna do good morning.
all of the things your man won't do.
I wanna.
Boy, that was a hating ass song. That Marvin's
You
Room.
want
What?
You want it?
Hey, listen, no, Joe's whole catalog is
It's
him
hateful
side,
as shit.
side macking,
Hey,
dirty macking as we call it.
Joe knew his target audience.
Side nigga lullabies.
Yes, side.
he knew his
I don't know
target
who greater, Joe or Drake. No,
I think
Joe.
Joe,
yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because Marvin's Room was some hating shit.
it was.
But anyway, back on subject. So, first of all, Pete looks like drugs.
Yeah.
Addict, struggling addict, recovering addict. So was Mac Miller. So they had drugs in common. They hung out a lot. But soon as him and Ariana Grande broke up, that go dude. And he antagonized Mac Miller so much that Buddy killed himself. He offed himself, right? And Ariana Grande was like, y'all can't make me responsible for that. And then she found out that Buddy had been, because her and Skeet was engaged. She found out that Buddy had been antagonizing him. And then she ended the engagement and she was on social media, stop blaming me, like all that shit. Like, it's like, and then fast forward, Pete was always at Kim and Ye's crib all the time, hanging out with Ye, always in the studio with him. And this is why I don't trust that Hollywood shit. Ye should have been fucking with his day ones and never none of these goofy niggas.
Ye hadn't cut
that's
his
a very
grass.
tough lesson to learn from as a Chicago nigga.
As soon as y'all split up, here come old Jody again. That's what my daddy called him. He ain't nothing. That's old Jody. They ain't nothing but old Jody. Right. I'm like, what the fuck is old Jody? And he explained it to me. The cleanup man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That motherfucker. Dexter
broom ass nigga.
Right. Dexter St. John. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's old Jody. Mm-hmm. So anyway, fast forward to that, and that's why. And I get it. Like I always tell Liz, I said certain things are personal between men. If you come in my house, you drink my liquor, you sit on my furniture, you play with my kids, I allow you around my wife, and you do that, it ain't even about her at that point.
No, it's total disrespect.
It's total disrespect of, like, listen, my wife, my family, my money, my car. Those are all personal things.
And my dog.
My dog.
Yeah, because if you got a dog, then you understand.
It's a personal thing.
Yeah.
Right? So, again, these are just things that, if it ain't about the things I just named, we don't really give a fuck,
But that list long enough for you to get hurt.
For you to get hurt. And so that's why he was like, I'm going to fuck Buddy up. So I understood that. But I don't understand how you make a man a stalker for just publicly declaring I want my wife back. This feminism shit has gotten so bad because all dude did, and I ain't talking about the songs. I know you're concerned, like the songs and shit, but that was years before. They were still, and I've seen multiple videos of them gloating over each other, right? So, and I watched the video of her saying, he's such a good guy. He wants this God-fearing family and all this, and I can't give it to him. And I feel like a horrible failure as a woman because I can't give my husband what he needs. And she's crying. I don't know if it was for the cameras or if she really meant it. But
everything
she said that
Kardashian
shit.
does
It's for the
cameras.
Okay, so it was for the cameras, but she said it.
Unfortunately.
And she said that. I can't give him, like, listen.
We don't believe you.
All he did was love me. And I can't give him the love that he wants back. That came out of her mouth.
It did.
So how did he become a fucking villain? I'm confused.
Because it plays into her narrative. Right. It gets her more publicity and things of that nature. Like you said, he proclaimed he wanted his wife back. He was willing to do the work. He was willing to excuse some of the disrespect and things like that. He tried. But when she filed a legal separation, he fell back off that ass. So, I mean, everybody, it's this whole victim culture. Everybody thinks it makes them look great to be a victim. Oh, they're doing this to me. They're doing that to me. Kim will do anything and say anything to keep her name out there, to keep herself fucking relevant. She need to just keep on fucking with old dope fiend ass Skeet and get her some business. Let her and her little side nigga Supreme.
Right. They talk about, he laying it on her. But, like, I know a gang of bitches that fell in love with dope dick. Like, so, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, hell.
I prefer mine off the whiskey.
Right. Hey, listen. God, listen.
Dropping off Deuce dick.
Hey, man, listen.
Deuce
God rest her soul, but my mama had 2 kids by a dope fiend. And I asked her, why you keep going back? You just don't understand. I was a kid, but as an adult, I understand. It was the dope dick. I'm sorry, mama, God rest your soul. I love you. But at the same time, I'm just saying. She had 2 kids.
He wasn't no trouble. He went right to sleep afterwards.
Man, that motherfucker was halfway asleep.
That motherfucker busting that leaning.
That was the only bad part. If that motherfucker leaned on top of you, your ass was stuck. You down there got a pea leg, went to sleep like, John.
That's funny as fuck.
Listen,
only thing heavier than dead weight is dope.
I asked the chick that I grew up with, I said, why y'all be fucking with these dope fiends? You gotta understand that dope dick. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Like, bitch, whatever this whiskey dick can't do, won't get done.
Fuck
you know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
Fuck all of that.
Whatever this whiskey dick can't do, won't get done. Is all I'm saying.
I'm telling you.
If I gotta do heroin to fuck like that, I'm
bullshit.
Cool.
If you got the potential to pull out, steal out my purse, I'm not fucking with you. If you got a habit that's more expensive than me, I ain't fucking with you. Nigga, if your rock come before a bill, bitch, we got problems. No, you won't, Skeet.
Ain't no skeeting
he
going
doing
on.
right.
No,
He
skeet,
doing
motherfucker.
Right. He fucking
No,
with Hollywood
skeet.
bitches.
Yeah.
Give him a Chicago bitch. Or Northwest Indiana bitch.
God damn it. Yeah.
And shit gonna change.
They give him a chick from Gary. That shit
A
gonna
Gary
go wrong
bitch
too.
gonna definitely
Fort
it's gonna go
Wayne.
left.
Shit, Detroit. Shit, pick one.
Detroit.
Yeah,
Anywhere
Philly.
around that motherfucker shit.
Bottom
Shit.
line is a lot of shit don't fly with Midwest women.
Nah, not gonna happen.
No,
At
no.
all.
I see.
Sometimes
motherfuckers
we the
get away-
realest nigga in the relationship.
On God, I see shit fly with other motherfucking chicks in other places. I be like, yeah, they come here, ain't no chick. Even the goofiest chick here ain't going for that.
Right.
She not going for that shit.
No.
Yeah.
So-
That's when niggas find themselves on the other side of domestic violence.
What'd he say? The homegirl domestic violence.
She domestic violence. Oh, he's like, I like to say, oh, she domestic violence. You like bitches that punch you in the face? You like bitches that punch you in the face? He's like, oh, the homegirl's domestic violence. Oh.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, I told you don't punch. Man, last time she blacked my eye. Oh.
His homie was like, he was in shock, like, oh.
Baby, that's that sound that lets you know a motherfucker totally understand now. You got it? You got
You
it?
got it. My bad, bro. I won't post that shit no more. I want you to get your ass kicked when you go
That
home.
nigga was like, where the hoes at? Hey, fam,
Bro, whoa. Don't do that. Not with me in this video.
We done went beyond figuratively speaking, motherfucker. This is facts.
So,
that's
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I can't go for the the victim shit because that man ain't did nothing but proclaim he wanted his wife. And since he started putting dick in Cheney Jones, he ain't said shit about nothing but his kids.
Not a
Because
motherfucking thing.
they talking about, oh, she a Kim clone. Listen, Kim had to have 1 million surgeries to look like that. Cheney was born like that. Cheney was born like that. So
Google's Cheney.
right now.
CHANE.
No, I know who she is. I'm trying to see her younger pictures because
Listen,
I
no,
don't
she
know if she's
only
the
thing
one
she had a BBL.
she had a BBL.
She had a BBL.
because it looked like small
No. But she had a BBL. But notice it's a BBL. It's just fat transfer. Her legs match her ass.
it does.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't got the dump truck chicken legs.
Ooh, that'd be sad. Ooh, that'd be so sad. When they had them little Bambi legs.
Yeah. Like, and all I can think of is Clayton Bigsby when I be like dump truck chicken. His
I
books.
got to pull
Dump
my life
truck.
together.
Nigger stain. You know what I smell nigger. You know what I mean? That type of shit. I've written 6 books. They published 4. You know what I mean? They said,
That was
I
funny.
had
enough
missed
of that
y'all
shit.
until just now. I miss y'all no more. And
All
Elle, I
right.
know you ain't even started yet.
all right, man. We gonna move this shit along unless this is the segue into our last shit. What the hell you
No,
looking at?
I'm looking the Cheney Jones chick up.
He analyzed. That's
Yeah.
He is. He's
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it
okay.
hard.
That's
That's cool.
analysis, man. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
fast-
doing-
it's
I'm
a
doing the
fast-
research. That's all.
He ain't mentioned Kim since he started piping her. Every picture I see is a him and Pusha T or him and Cheney or him and his kids. That's all I see.
Yeah, that face is natural. That's her.
Yeah, she was born with that, bro.
Yeah, she's born with
Kim
that.
had surgery to get that shit because
All right.
Kim had a whole unibrow and you know what I mean. Like
and that unibrow needed to be surgically removed.
it
That
probably
shit
was.
was in there deep.
It
I want
probably
to
was.
know. You know, we talking about
When
all
they
this other
motherfucking
shit.
plucked her
But
eyebrows, I know her big toe jumped.
You know what I really want to know? That's funny.
I hate
I
y'all.
want to know
I hate
like
y'all.
exactly how much of a percentage does Ray J get of the Kardashian empire?
30.
30?
Here's my 30. Here's my hey. Shout out to my
Mama
hero, Miss
Norwood.
Mama Norwood, my hero,
Yeah.
Mama Norwood. She said, listen, y'all ain't finna just get rich off my son and ride off into the sunset. I need 30%. Anything they make, Ray J got 30.
That's dope.
He got his
man.
goons all over the internet, like posting shit right now.
30.
Man.
Keep it going. Keep that shit going.
Yeah, that I like it,
30%.
man.
And I'll drop a link here and there. Fuck it.
I love it. Shout out to Ray J's dick.
Hey.
Um,
If he had one wish and that
pause.
was it.
Well,
it
now,
was-
shout
it
out
was
to
well
Mama
spent.
Norwood, because she made that happen. But
Yeah, but Ray J's dick was the beginning. It was the beginning
Hey.
of all. Hey,
the
listen,
beginning
you
was
gotta-
Kris Jenner.
if
'cause
I'm
she
Ray,
set
if
that
I'm
shit
Ray
up.
J, if I'm Ray J,
You know how
I'm
cold-blooded you
gonna-
got to be to set up a porn video for your daughter?
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn, that's cold-blooded.
That's tough.
Imagine the shit she did herself personally.
Well, she was what were they called? The,
Oh, the
Brentwood
Brentwood salute.
wives.
The Brentwood salute.
Yeah, Brentwood salute.
Anytime a new rich dude, and moved into Brentwood, they were sneaking into his house, even if he was married, while his wife was going to be waiting in his bedroom to give him a blowjob. That was called the Brentwood salute. That was Kris Jenner, Nicole Brown Simpson, and a whole bunch more.
Yeah,
of them.
they had
And
a
that's
rotation
crazy
of
because
them.
that had to be the most bomb-ass B&E ever. You grab your bat from behind the door, be like, I hear something. You get there and it's just bitches with hot mouth.
Right.
It's like, hey, hot pocket.
Like, listen, I just showed up to give you some of this dope.
That's all. Just a little
Dope babies.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
what do you say to that? You just be like, you know what?
Let the
Well,
Migos be like, Nick.
Nick.
Yo.
I'm
man.
saying.
And this was the Brentwood salute.
I'm telling you, a whole neck extravaganza.
I love it.
You know what?
I love it. Sean,
Hey, y'all.
Sean, you on a
take
roll.
my place. I'm done. This
Yeah.
motherfucker said next extravaganza. I hate
Sean
it.
is on a
I quit.
roll. This shit, let me take
Yo.
some notes.
All right. This is going to
I'm gonna come to your day
segue.
job and take your
This
shit.
is going to segue into the biggest topic we got today. Right?
Next extravaganza.
Do open relationships work?
Apparently for Will and Jada, yes.
No.
20-something years.
No. No. But here, and this is what I said.
20-something
in the
years,
group.
bro.
No. It's not working. Here's what I said in the group. I have never seen, I've seen couples who occasionally, jump out, but I'm talking about motherfuckers who do it regularly. Only two couples I know that in successful open relationships are homosexual. One's a lesbian couple. One is a gay couple.
Lesbian.
Huh? Yeah. Well, one's two dudes and one's two chicks. And the two chicks get an urge for peeing every now and then. They go out and get their peen,
Do
but
the
they stay
dudes
devoted
have
to
an
each
urge
other.
for peeing as well as the penis?
Is he over here taking notes
pussy?
with my
And-
lip gloss?
Huh?
Is he taking notes with my lip gloss?
Yeah. And the dudes, they just be out here wilding, but they come back home to each other. They're like, yeah, I'm going to go out. And they tell each
because
other.
who getting pregnant?
Right. I'm going to go out and fuck this nigga. I'm going to go out and let this nigga fuck. And then they come back home and be like, how was your night? How was your night? Cool. Oh, yeah. And they joke about it. And then they go to bed.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You can't cancel me for that one.
Bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean?
Do
So-
say
But every heteronormative relationship that I've seen, right?
Yes.
Where be it polyamorous, be it open, be it swingers. You know what I mean? Like it starts well, but it ends bad. Now, there are some relationships I know that every now and then they might jump out their body and go do something, but it ain't a regular thing. So
They out
those
the country.
those are cool. You know what I mean? Different time zone, it never happened, right? So I get those. I ain't talking about those. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who try to do it regularly. I've just never seen it work in heteronormative relationships, ever.
It,
don't
it
think it
always
works.
seems that one person gets out of control, or you can say one person is out of control or one person is jealous, but it's a combination of the two. And it just gets to a point where even your spouse starts to wonder, okay, well, you're doing this so frequently. What is it about me that's not satisfying? Like, okay, if you did this once a year, it might be a whim. If you were seasonal, cool. Christmas come once a year.
Right.
But nigga, every Friday, you know what I'm
She
saying?
said every Friday.
And it does, because once you start, when you think about the fact that, okay, my husband is one of my favorite people. He's one of very few people that I can stand to see and interact with on a daily basis. If I start seeing somebody as much as I see him, it's going to make him feel some type of way,
Absolutely.
because he knows that I'm not that type of person. So if I'm running out of here breaking my neck and smelling good and clicking out the door and shit to see some nigga,
I'll knock all
it's-
this shit over.
and use me to do it.
Right. Yeah, I will knock all this shit over with
Clear
you.
the whole motherfucking
Right,
counter.
you
I
know
can
what I
see
mean?
my head hitting the air fryer.
Right.
I can see it.
Knock your motherfucking head between the washer and dryer. You know?
Man.
Old school. Old school, the best
man,
abuse.
like I've just never, and for me, it's certain shit, like it's. Yesterday, my wife told me, "Man, you're a dope ass partner." That's what I do this shit for. You know what I mean?
Face ass.
Fucking
Right.
monkey boy.
Look, this is what I do this shit for, because I like listen. That's just validation for me. You know what I mean? So I don't need to go chase another motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, because then I think about the effort it's going to take, right? I got to get dressed, leave my house where I'm comfortable. I might be on my couch scratching my balls. You know what I mean? Like,
ball scratching is a real thing.
Yes.
As nasty
peace.
as that shit sound, because I saw like
y'all scratch y'all titties?
No, don't worry about what we do. But I saw like
That's right now. We talking
when
about
you
you.
said scratching balls, I was seeing like skin particles flying in the air and shit like that. So
right. Focus, nigga. Stay on topic.
Stay on topic.
And even as stank as that shit sound, I don't want him scratching his balls no fucking where else.
But at home.
You know what I'm saying?
There
It's
you
like
go.
that shit is for me. The unglorious shit about you, the great shit about you, all of that is mine.
You know,
The occasional smashing I can probably deal with, but you're not finna take my ball skin over there and flick it on her couch. You bring that
my
shit
balls.
back here.
Why she just make that shit
You hear
sound
me,
disgusting?
Mr. Walter? It sounded disgusting when you said to
No,
him,
it didn't.
Scratch
I made
my
the shit
balls.
sound glorious. See, you gotta have a pair of balls to understand the gloriousness of scratching them motherfuckers when you relax.
the peace of mind.
The
that
peace
comes
of mind that comes with scratching your balls. I know y'all probably on live like, ugh, these niggas nasty. If you got a man in the house, he scratch his balls.
Look.
He
Yeah,
might
man.
not do it
Yeah.
around
And
you,
if he at
but he
home,
scratch his back.
I have
scratching
my
his balls,
own-
you should be happy.
It's a win for you if he
That's
at home
the
scratching
point
his
we're
balls.
trying to make.
And don't downplay my love for balls. I cradle. I talk to him nicely. I bathe him sometimes. You okay, Walter?
Cradle.
You know what I'm saying? Don't.
Right. She should have.
Exactly.
Her love for balls wasn't deep enough.
I'm just saying.
Enough.
Every woman should have a little Monica in them, just a little bit.
How deep is your love?
There's some shit in my closet that you probably can't go over with a blue light. But that's how I keep them.
Is your love,
Yeah.
baby? I need.
How we go from ball particles to
We're
R&B?
just
Big.
living in a world
Yeah.
of balls. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen. You know, I wanted to say
Scratching
that
balls, just you and me.
when you do have somebody special, she text like, man, you better not be scratching your balls nowhere else right now, though. Knock all
But
this
that's
shit
the
over, bitch.
thing.
I'm not worried about them balls. Them balls at home with the grandbaby. She keep them busy. That's the diversion. Stay right here till Nana get back, okay?
Stay right here till
Okay.
Nana
Here
get
goes
back.
some blocks. Give them the pop.
That's crazy. But no, I had to thank my my old lady. I was like, you know what? I appreciate you, cause I'd be in the streets chasing pussy right now.
Bro, I have to say you are an entirely different man these days, man. And I love
ain't heard
seeing
this
you.
motherfucker
I
say
love
gourmet
seeing
in
you
months.
glow. You know what I mean? Well, when you got the gourmet,
I got
you
the
got the
gourmet.
Hermès, as you say, the Hermès
gourmet.
gourmet. You know what I mean?
Shout out to my girl Hermes. I miss you, boo.
Yeah, we missed you today.
My
Yeah,
little light ray of sunshine.
she's definitely a red sunshine.
So yeah, nigga. Oh, and I saw your Instagram post. I was like, look at Elle.
Which one?
The one where she with the bottles and they taking
Oh,
up pictures. And I heard, hey,
Whipped
bro.
around this motherfucker, boy.
Fuck you, Sean. I'm henpecked.
Same shit.
And signed up for the
Tomato,
shit to wear
tomato,
her time.
nigga.
Yeah.
Not with my lip gloss.
I'm taking notes. So
Tip, I love you.
it's-
Teach this man how to respect my lip gloss because I know he respects yours.
There you go. I just be, taking notes over here. That I'm happy now. I'm so happy. Let's talk about this.
I'm
Right.
I'm
Emotional.
overjoyed.
No,
Head
I wanted to get my
Over
I
thoughts
was
together.
gonna be, I was gonna be corny.
I
He
have
can
so
see
many
clearly now. The rain is gone.
There's no, the
Boom,
rain
boom,
is
boom.
gone. But I think
Especially when little buddy got a little, fluffy on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know that, hey, it could be worse. You could be in that
I
situation.
thought we weren't gonna talk
Right.
about that no more.
yeah,
I
we
thought
have.
we
But
was done.
Jace glazed over. It's
I just grazed over.
Yeah.
No, hey, listen, if you
But-
know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah. So but the thing about it is that we were talking about the different layers to this Will Smith thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many layers, and so
As we segue into Slapgate right now.
yes, Slapgate. Dun, 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 dun. I will start here. That's who that man chose to love, and they just not leaving each other, no matter how many times every year August comes around.
No pun intended.
Bro, I give it 2 years. I think he gonna file.
I thought this would have been it by now because that was 2 years ago.
No. I didn't. I don't.
I
think
gave him
it
2
was
years
enough.
from the embarrassment of
but
the
see,
entanglement.
I don't think it was enough. I think he damaged him. He damaged his 30-year Mr. Perfect run trying to appease her.
Yeah.
That's different than what she did.
And right now he's under a different type of pressure because personally I love Will. I'm not gonna say that his career is over.
No,
but,
and
it's not.
He's still one of
But-
the top 3 bankable motherfuckers in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
He can slap at least
And-
2-3 very white men and still be successful.
Very white.
I still
Very
think
white.
should
He's
slap-
got 2
I
or
think
3
he
very
should-
white men he
I
can
think
slap.
I personally think he slapped the shit out of Jim Carrey on sight, but that's just me. But go ahead,
Lord.
continue.
But when it comes to Will, I honestly feel like to sometimes when you get to a point where you act out in that manner or you so-called tarnish your image in that way, I think that that's a breaking point. I think at this point he will think a little bit more and maybe a little more strategically because I do see Will doing the work. I mean, he's in counseling. He's a philanthropist. He goes out and he does all these things. He's so into people, and now he's kind of turning that light inside to himself. And I think that he's really gonna start to look at his triggers and what it is that's really getting to him.
And he gonna
might
figure
start
out
making
Jada's
some
one of
changes.
them.
Bald head hoe shit is his triggers.
So I was sitting up there laughing because I was
Whoa,
like,
when you with a
damn, I should
bald
send
head.
her your bald head ass shirt. So, but and it's been so tripped out because I swear I'm not insensitive at all, but motherfuckers be having more excuses than a nigga in court. Since this whole thing has unraveled, we done went from Jada autoimmune disease causing alopecia, and this is doing this. Oh, Chris Rock has ADHD and he's on the spectrum. And look, you slapped a retard. Everybody's got a motherfucking. It's like every time I look up. First of all I know is a man is accountable.
Oh, we're getting canceled today, baby.
Oh, Rob fix it. So,
Right,
like,
I
nah,
can't fix this
can't
shit.
even fix
He
that
like, you
one,
said it. I
I
can't
mean,
fix
just
this
put
shit.
your Jazzy Jeff on it. When I say retard, be like, do it like that.
Well, you know we live. I mean, this
The
will get
ficky
deleted
ficky.
afterwards.
Ow. Hey, y'all. So it's like all I know is that a man first, but all people are accountable for their words and their actions. And
This
Oh,
is
God.
Sparta.
I'm not gonna use the R word no more, but they
What,
always say
retard?
they always say they want to be treated like everybody else, and if anybody else would have got smacked for that, then you need to understand the magnitude of your words too. I don't condone the total slapping
That
thing.
explains the fingers when he talk.
It's some blinks in there too.
Oh, Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, but motherfuckers be slow. It happens. But I mean, it's just the fact that I'm just really tired of the fucking excuses. Will slapped him. He meant to do it. That's what he did. The nigga walked up there with one hand in his pocket. Anytime a motherfucker
Look.
walk towards you,
Hey, Diesel, did you see the turn? He
it was-
planted and it was like he threw it like a punch.
Yeah.
He threw it like a punch and it was the heel of this motherfucker.
because he teed
And it
off.
was
That was
like-
the golf. He
There
turned the whole hip. He
There
put
was
his
a
hip in that
wonderful
shit.
technique. He's been in classes for that because that technique you just don't do
Well,
that.
I mean, it's the same way you
Right.
throw a punch. It's the
Right.
way they teach you to
Right.
throw. That's how
And-
you throw a hook.
And
He
you know
just
what?
did it open
and
hand.
here's the thing too. He knew what he was about to do because he could have punched him.
Yeah.
You know, he could. It could have been a lot worse.
If he'd have punched him, he'd have knocked
he'd
his
have
ass
knocked him
out.
clean. He's
Yeah,
knocked two
'cause
fighters.
Chris-
Yeah.
And
Chris
that's
was
why he
already
slapped him.
stanky
Yeah.
legging to stay afloat. That little leg was like,
Yeah.
Ultimate
Yeah.
disrespect.
Listen,
you a
in
bitch
the
nigga,
word-
you ain't
You know
finna do
what?
shit about
and,
it.
And if it were,
I slap you.
if it were a better wife, I would say that what he said to Jada was the ultimate disrespect. But can't necessarily say that. On
Thank you
another-
for making that point.
Well, I'm gonna make that
Because
point.
everybody's trying to die on the sword of protect black women.
No.
It's not
it's
necessarily
not
the.
about that.
But what
there
I'm-
are multiple
Right.
ways of
Yeah.
protecting
Yeah.
a woman.
Thank you.
Not-
But what?
Well,
Right,
it's-
and I
it's not-
mean, but-
he'd the thing.
Bro,
Now,
I just
listen.
thought she'd been hanging out with
was
Tiffany
laughing.
Haddish.
Will was laughing
Let me
before he saw
let me
her.
interrupt and you finish what you said. You was like, thank you for making that point. You said if it was a better wife, but to him, it's his wife. And I've been saying all week, he doesn't have to feel like we feel about his wife, right?
Nope.
And that's the only point I'm at. I agree with y'all, but the only feeling about her that's valid at this moment is his.
Yeah.
Because we can want better for you.
Get that out.
We can want better for you, King. You deserve better, King. But that's what you want. G.
Go crazy.
Hey, I'm from Chicago, so if you like it, I love it.
But as a comedian, though, what's the other point of view? Like you on stage and you see that.
Where's the line?
Do you think he crossed the line?
I can fight.
I know you can fight. I'm just saying.
No, they're like he wouldn't have ran up on me. He wouldn't have ran up on TK Kirkland,
bro.
No.
He wouldn't. It's a few niggas he wouldn't have ran.
I think he runs up on at that point.
Walked up on Kirk Franklin.
Bro, hold on.
Kirk Franklin too.
Here's what. No. As me,
with me.
Hold on. Me as a motherfucker who believes that anybody can get it when I feel crossed.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree with that because he was at a point where he was broken, right? And I've been at that point while I'm broken. Nigga, puppies, babies, children, women, men, motherfucking astronauts, aliens, anybody can get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so
we
for me,
understand
right.
that
and
if
so
we walk up
I
on
really
you, we get
think
the shit slapped out
so.
of us. All we saying is we would have fought Will before you.
I'm fucking
that's
Will
what I'm
Smith up.
saying.
Like me and Will gonna fight the Chicago.
No,
me,
I get it.
But I'm not. Nah.
But I don't like the narrative because Will been beating motherfuckers up since the 80s. This is not a new thing. Y'all just saw it's look, we all knew Mike was an asshole if you was in Chicago. He just had great PR people. So outside of Chicago, you didn't know Mike was a dick.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Nobody knew Mike was a dick until Chameleon had told his story. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, Michael Jordan. Yes, Mike, goddamn it, got a whole motherfucking bitch pregnant and paid her to move to Canada with the fucking baby and never speak of that shit again while he was on his motherfucking run. Now we all know she exists. She out in the open. But in the 90s, he gave that bitch about motherfucking what? I think he gave her somewhere around 3-4 million to pack up and move to Canada with the baby and shut the fuck up. Made us sign a motherfucking NDA. Bitch, if you ever say anything, I'll sue you. Mike got a whole other grown-ass kid in Canada.
Well, watch this. That's the difference between Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods, ladies and gentlemen. Take notes.
So what I'm saying is, Will been whooping motherfuckers at the Grammys, him and Charlie Mack them. He had a good PR team. Will stole on the cameraman in the 90s for scaring his son. Punched him in his shit. Dude was like, oh, I don't have to go anywhere. Will put Trey down and bam! PR team made it go away.
He just slapped another reporter.
Will slapped the dude for kissing him in the fucking mouth. Overseas slapped him.
Y'all saw my post. Will has a history of slapping motherfuckers.
Will has been, him and Charlie Mack and the West Philly niggas, they've been beating niggas up a long time. So I don't know where y'all
Meek
get
Mill
this notion.
ain't whipped as many people as Will
right.
Smith and Charlie
I don't know
Mack.
where y'all get this notion that Will a hoe ass nigga.
Yeah, he got in more than one little fight before his mama got scared.
Right, he's never been that. What I'm saying is like when you're broken, like listen, I'm a broken person who is really working on not being broken. And like a lot of times I'd be like, and I've gotten good at this, and Liz can tell you, I'll be like, fam, you got it, because I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid that I don't have no breaks. And when it goes there, I'm going to prison
throwing
forever,
everything
right?
away.
And so that's the
away.
thing. But that's why when she sees me get, and that's my problem with Jada, when she sees me get to that point, she can do, I posted this thing that said like, and I think it described me and my wife perfectly. It was a thing where said he was a demon looking for peace and she was an angel looking for chaos. You know what I mean? So, and we kind of like, she knows.
Look how Leah's looking at you. You got the draws coming today, boy. You're getting them draw, boy.
Man, let me take some notes.
Yeah.
Liz ass over there like,
Liz. Give a chaotic dick.
So for me, like, listen, it's no
don't
secret.
say dick no more.
Like my homie who's CPD, he said, boy, I was looking up all our criminal history. He said, I looked up your shit, nigga. You are a violent motherfucker. You got 2 drug arrests and everything else is motherfucking aggravated UUW, aggravated assault with malicious intent. He said, you a violent ass nigga. He's like, you are. I said, I know. I said, bro, I'm a work in progress. So here's what I need. Like when you're broken, because like for me, my first memories as a kid is my dad beating the shit out of my mom. You understand what I'm saying? These are my first memories, right? And I was too small to do anything about it. Will has a similar beginning. You know what I mean? Like, so, and then everything I've ever loved dearly is gone. So like for me, I'll be out here like, remember when you posted that clip, I went back and watched it and said, when we saying it, is it okay for men to cry, right? And it was like, you know, I'm literally a hair away from losing my fucking top and throwing my whole life away every day. And that's something that I wrestle with every day because, listen, I have enough rage in me to off a small town. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. And this is something I went to therapy for. This is something like, you know what I mean? Because, well, she made me go to therapy after I beat up the club and shit. She made me go to therapy. She was like,
the club?
Maybe you should go to
in its totality.
My man said the club.
You know,
he didn't say a nigga in the club. He just said I beat up the club.
Beat up a motherfucker, tossed a couple bounces around, pulled, you know, some guns may or may not have came out.
Right. Allegedly, yeah.
No, she was just there like, you know, that's it. Like the whole time, like, cause I was in it. Yeah, because had she said something to me,
thank you.
L,
dude would have been dead that night.
L, has she said something
because
to me that night?
He's fragile.
That's the thing. Men are more of the physical protectors in a lot of sense, and we're more of the mental keepers, you know? So it's like if something is going to upset him, like my grandmother used to do things, and my grandfather used to drink a lot. So she was always on damage control. But she would make sure that certain things were in order when he got home because she knew his triggers. She knew what he would trip about or whatever else. So when his car pulled up, it was like announcement from the back door to the front of the fucking house. Get it together. Here come Albert Lee. Do you hear me? So it was just those little things. So even when I find myself at home, it's like, okay, you know, I know I've been running around with the baby, doing this, doing that. But when he left here, those few dishes were there. They're not going to be there when he come right in that door to the kitchen. This is going to be done. That's going to be done. Because you done been outside dealing with nigga shit all day. You've worked 2 jobs. You're not going to come back here and be stressed. That's what I have to safeguard.
Hey, say that again. Say that part again. Say that part again, because too many motherfuckers don't.
And be stressed. Because I understand the fact that he needs to decompress. Yep. And he has a limited time to do it because you got so much time to sit down and be to yourself before you have to get involved in home activities, before you have to go to bed and get ready to do all this shit over again. So I need to make sure that the time that you have at home is quality.
Which is the point we're making as like.
So now let's get on this hard. Let's get on this hard.
This is the point we're making.
I was fucking with her.
With Jada,
I ain't know
right?
it either.
Jada.
Let's get on this hard. Come on, bro.
Jada could have at any point, instead of looking at Will and giving him to go handle my lightweight little bitch, she could have looked at him.
She gave him the fuck you laughing at.
Right, that too.
Right.
Go handle, do fuck you laughing at. Go handle my lightweight little bitch. She could have any time looked and be like, this is your moment. Not now. Shine. She could have told him to shine. She could have told him to fly. She could have told him anything, all that positive.
And we would have forgot about the August shit like that woman is the class act. We wouldn't have forgot it, but we would have forgave her.
We'd have forgave her.
We'd have forgave her.
She all that
was your moment.
All that bullshit she be talking on the red table. All that red table bullshit.
All that healing.
Will don't make me come.
Bullshit. Fuck that. She could have, like, I'm gonna tell you, perfect example. A couple weekends ago, we out at we was at George Day. They had an event for George Daniels, honoring
Shout
George
out to Uncle George, man.
Right? Some nigga was trying to talk to my girl's homie who was married. So she told the man, hey, thanks, but no thanks. I'm married. Have a nice night. This man steady persisting, goofy, thirsty motherfucker spills his drink on my girl's coat. Now, she happens to have a very expensive Valentino trench. Right?
And that shit gonna cost a pretty penny to get out.
Right? She tells me about it because I was in the green room being interviewed about something, whatever, this, that, and the third. I come back out. I don't see the nigga. No worries. When we leave, he's actually standing outside by my car. Let's have this conversation. My man, I was told that you was a little aggressive and you spilled the drink over my girl's Valentino. Whatever you got on you would be appreciated. We don't have to talk about it no more. Be a player about this shit. Hey man, so listen, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit, fam. Are you gonna be a player about this shit? You gonna take care of it?
Or I'm gonna
not?
take care of you.
You know what I'm saying?
This is how
No.
this shit
Listen,
go.
you know, you gotta remember, I'm the Dream Ranger now. I'm on TV every day.
Damn, you
Motherfuckers can't go in the gas station. They can't
do that.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
Yeah,
nigga that
hey,
was.
shout out. We just saw L on the motherfucking thing in the liquor store when me,
In the
him, and
liquor
Liz
store,
was
right?
in there.
For the first time I saw myself, right? So I'm thinking about all this before I go to address this nigga, right? And mind you, too, this is a huge event. It's a star-studded. All of Chicago, pretty much, for the entertainment industry, is here, right? So I'm talking to homeboy, and he's really talking everything but what I want to hear, my man. You know what I'm saying? And he got some big nigga with him, right? Now, mind you, I don't brag about it, but I've been a little violent myself. I'm nice with these hands, and I'm strapped. So I look at him just to let him know, I see you, fam. Let me ask you a question. You spill a drink on the young lady's coat because you was being thirsty trying to talk to her married friend. You gonna be a player? You gonna pay for the cleaning bill or no? Hey man, okay. Fuck you.
You know I'm in the right here.
Yeah. You know I'm in the right here, right?
Mhm.
So homeboy trying to give me his card. I throw his card on the floor. Look, man, this all it is whatever you got on you. I ain't even giving you a number. You gonna be a player about this or no? Man, I mean, okay, look, don't worry about it. I remember faces and names. Thank you. My girl is in the back. She said, hey, Poppy, we don't have to talk to him no more. This was all of a 2-minute exchange. Right? Because when she saw it getting there, when she saw me throw his card on the ground, Poppy, you ain't got to talk to him no more.
Mhm.
See the difference?
Mm-hmm.
She could have been in the back like, fuck that nigga up. I had to pistol whip him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she could have
'Cause
turned
now-
the situation up.
Because I done seen plenty of women get with the rah-rah shit. No, fuck that, and and then they man got smoked.
And now,
Your man wasn't as tough as you thought he was.
What I say on that other episode, I said,
Right.
listen, a lot of y'all fathers and brothers ain't the fuck who y'all think
Hell
they
no,
are.
they was on
So
the block,
don't
but
put
they
them
was the nigga that was getting sent to the store.
Yeah.
for the blunts.
Fuck you
Yeah.
mean?
He was the nigga going and
motherfuckers
get-
that was
yeah.
coming home with less money than they left with. Nigga, was you selling the money or the dope?
Right.
The fuck was going on
Listen,
outside?
y'all
So-
niggas outside all day. Fuck you selling money? You know?
Exactly.
For real.
I mean, what was that? So a lot of women do. They write checks for their nigga that they cannot fucking
they
cash.
cannot
Can't neither one of them
And see,
cash.
I'm not even that type. Even if my husband fucks you up in totality, I don't want his mental going there. I don't want to have to bring him back down. I don't want that stress to be there. I don't want a motherfucker giving exact descriptions and us being at home and every fucking knock on the door bothers us. I want my motherfucking peace. And if ain't shit killing me, I'm not putting him in that position. At the same time, I appreciate the fact that I know this motherfucker would bite a whole brick about me. He'll tear all this shit up if given the opportunity. But the thing is,
better
I
fucking
have
know
to
it.
protect him as well,
And this is where
which means not letting
And
him
that was-
protect me in certain ways.
That was her whole thing. She was like, Liz was like, she don't love that man because she said it's her job to protect him.
Well,
She's,
and here's the other thing too. As a married couple, you are one,
mhm.
and that's the other thing people forget. It's
Mhm.
like that's also why she should have stopped him. Like when he loses, you lose.
You lose.
Yep.
So y'all both
Bro.
lose.
Cause y'all not
Okay,
rich. Y'all
now-
not rich
now-
off of Gotham.
But can I run down the facts now?
Hold
I just
on.
been waiting. Go ahead, bro.
Keep going. I'm
Go
going to
got
the
numbers?
restroom. I'll be right back.
No. I got what she said out her mouth. I've been watching videos all fucking week. Even while we was going through that other shit. You know what I mean? While we was going through that other shit, I was watching videos.
Nigga, you scooted up to the table and scooted the house up the block.
Yeah, he did.
Man, fuck
We on
y'all.
111 right now.
Damn. Right. My nigga thick. Thick.
Hey, G. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Nah, but Pete, so I just was running back this red table shit and everything she said. Now, babe, you can vouch for this because we watched this together, right? She said she never wanted to get married. She cried all the way down the aisle on her wedding day. She cried all that. Now, all this shit gonna come from. She cried all the way down the aisle on her wedding day, right? Bro, she cried. And I didn't want to get married. I was miserable, this, that, and the other. Fast forward, your daughter, when she's about 11, writes a letter to Tupac saying, "Oh, I don't know you, but mommy loves you. I wish you're not dead for real. I wish you can come back so me and mommy could be happy."
Cause you done pass your sorrow on to your fucking child for a nigga
I
that
will
she's never
knock
even
all
met.
this shit over with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, all right, let's fast forward some more, right? Willow, Will, and Jada are in the kitchen one day, and Willow grabs Will's face and said, "Oh, mommy, daddy sad because he wants a certain type of family, and he doesn't know that we're never gonna be that." And Willow, his daughter, when she was about 15, 16, probably when she said, "We're never gonna be that." And so, okay, it gets better. I just got to run down all the shit that came out of their mouth. Listen,
For
I've
those
been
out
watching
keep talking
video.
about protect black
Hold
women,
on.
this is not the one.
Hold on. Listen. So that happens. So then when Will pops up on social media and he's like, they transition, shout out to August Alsina because he said it, and Will said it too, they had transitioned from a marriage to a life partnership. Right? Meaning I have to allow her to go out and find what makes her happy, which was August Alsina's dick. And I have to go out and find what makes me happy. For him was Margot Robbie's pussy. So here's my thing. I don't at a point.
Margot Robbie looks like her pussy is happy.
They fell out, right? They fell out.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, they fell out, right? And she was fucking August Alsina.
Every time y'all mention a woman name, you motherfuckers start Googling. Go ahead.
Right. Margot Robbie.
Let me see.
Listen, hold on. Let me finish. So Pete, listen. While she was fucking August Alsina, hold on. Shh, you said that out loud. Don't get us canceled. It'll be like they don't like white people. Hey, white people, we love y'all too. Watch our podcast.
I'm just saying, I like my nipples brown.
Oh God. So anyway, here's my thing. So anyway, while she was fucking August Alsina, you gotta know Will was in South America with Margot Robbie having the time of his life filming that one movie before they did Suicide Squad because they did 2 movies together, right? Focus. Filming that movie. I saw the pictures. That nigga was in all his motherfucking 40-something-year-old glory with this late 20-something-year-old chick, and she was in love. Then they did Suicide Squad together. And David Ayers, the director of Suicide Squad, he said, listen, you can't buy the kind of chemistry that Will Smith and Margot Robbie had because they were fucking and they were in love. Jada saw that shit because the shit with August Alsina started to fall apart. And she like, nigga, I can't be with you. You can't provide what this nigga can. You know what I'm saying? She saw that shit and was like, no more Suicide Squad movies for you. That's why he called Idris Elba like, oh, they shooting a new Suicide Squad movie, bro. I'm finna put you
slide you in the slide.
You know what I mean? So they put him on as Bloodsport and got rid of Deadshot, right? So all of a sudden now, the August Alsina shit comes out, and he was like, I was done with your ass. Like, people like, oh, Will did this, but ain't none of Will's hoes ever go public.
Thank you. The difference between the Michael Jordan rules and the Tiger Woods rules. Continue.
Will's hoes never went public. Here's the thing. You can have anything go on in your marriage. As long as it stays between y'all and y'all reconcile it, it's cool. But once it goes public, it's fucking embarrassing. And what you saw was an embarrassed, broken man at that fucking red table. Yep. He was embarrassed. He was broken. Oh, he did this. No, that was what she wanted. She wanted a lifetime. Hold on. She wanted a lifetime partnership. He never wanted that. Will wanted a traditional nuclear family. And he said that, but I had to give her what she wanted to make her happy. But when this motherfucking white girl got too far up in the shit, and that motherfucker was goddamn it asshole deep in her motherfucking coochie, it was a problem.
Hey, so listen, I've been taking notes.
Go ahead, bro.
You know, it's one thing for your woman to go out of the relationship and fuck another dude, and the torture of what if his dick is bigger than mine?
Woo!
But you don't know.
Because that's all niggas be wanting to know.
Right.
Was the dick bigger than mine?
Well,
Did you
August
come?
had some pictures that was out there that
And
was showing El Sausage.
And that's where I'm going. You know, most motherfuckers are just tortured by the thought of
the pictures was out there. And you know Will went and looked at it.
Was out like this. And I love this shit. Dude, fight that.
Look, Right.
Man, look.
And listen, you know Will winning. Look.
That motherfucker looked like he was running out of Subway smuggling motherfucking $5 footlongs.
Hey, fam, listen.
$5 footlongs. I'm telling you. And then he was young, so you knew it was just French bread everywhere.
You know what? I hate you.
Hey, let me tell you something. This is 25-year-old.
Hey, listen, bro.
Hitting your old lady.
Hey,
and the
L.
internet is saying,
Hey, L,
yo,
Diesel.
fam
Right.
got
At 25, nigga, you knew, like, nigga, all I knew was the hump nonstop at 25.
Nigga, I'm 40.
Like, I ain't done yet. It's Mo Dick here. You know?
Right.
Motherfucker got the back cranking it.
There's Mo Dick in here, girl. Where you going?
What you
Stop
talking about?
running.
Stop running.
You know?
Stop running.
Oh,
Hey,
At 25,
wait a minute,
nigga,
I've
been telling-
scrimmaging in the pussy pantry.
he
Yes.
was scrummaging in the
shit,
pussy pantry
he went
down at the
in
bottom.
directly into the pussy pantry.
He was like, wait
Because
a
at
minute.
25, that's all we knew. Like, nigga, we didn't know angles enough. We just knew to get in that shit and you could pound that shit fast. Nigga, you drink a little gin, a little whiskey, you was in that
Straight, yeah.
motherfucker.
You was mixing clean dark?
I said either or.
Ah.
Hell no,
All I know is I've been
manslaughter.
I've been
Yeah, I
telling
know.
I've been
I'll do
telling
it.
women to
I'll
breathe
fuck
since
with
I was at least 23. That's when I found out my power. I was like, hey, breathe, just breathe.
Listen,
You'll be all right.
now you got Lexington still
God.
fucking your girl.
And you know it. It's one thing to assume that the nigga dick bigger than yours. It's a whole nother thing.
When all the chicks on Instagram and Twitter like, damn, that nigga August Alsina got the meats.
Is this
And you
the part
just
where
gotta
y'all
be out
start
here.
singing about dropping
But
dick
then-
off?
but let's go back. It's all started with her too, man. Like she keep putting that shit out there.
But bro, she the one that wanted this, right? Will never wanted this. And it's well documented. It's what, like, listen, it's I never wanted this. I did this because this is what she wanted. But I'ma also say this is Will's karma for how he played Cherie, his first wife, because he was married to Cherie, obsessing over Jada. Now, mind you, look, when he told Jada, I'm your man, come back to LA, she had moved to Baltimore with the last of her Hollywood money was about to buy a home, start gardening, start selling floral arrangements.
Do Will nigga,
Hold on.
nigga shit.
Right. Start selling floral arrangements, and Will was like, nah, I'm divorced. Come back. I got you. So now she got to watch this nigga shine. Sitting on 22s. You know what I mean? Like, and her career just never got there. And damn near every role she got because she was plugged in with him.
Yep.
So now it's a jealousy thing.
And that's fucked up because sometimes you motherfuckers be sharing beds with their haters.
Yep.
And that's so
He's
fucked
definitely
up.
sharing beds
so
with
many
his haters.
motherfucking levels.
Been there,
So-
man.
so-
And, let me tell you this. I'm gonna since we've been giving out all these personal anecdotes and stuff, I'm gonna let y'all into my life, man. I was with somebody, man, who just did not love my winning. Like, to be with somebody. Have you guys don't have this experience right now, but I don't know if you've ever been with somebody that when you're shining, all of a sudden there's a problem.
I've been there.
Every time you have a big moment,
I've been
Every
there.
good day
Every
I had to end with fighting this motherfucker.
Yep.
thank you.
Yep.
I mean, what the
Yep. Oh, I've
fuck?
been there.
Every big moment, whether it was good or bad. I remember I had to go play for a friend of mine. A dear friend of mine had passed away. I'm playing at her. I have to go play the organ at her funeral. I have to stand there and watch her kids look over their mama casket. Right? And you fighting me, you sending me text messages and bullshit. Yo, you know where I'm at. You know what I'm doing. What are we doing here? Why must every moment I have be marred by some type of argument or fight with you?
Because they have to feel important in your most. The one thing I'm gonna tell you, like, and mean, since we allow people into our lives, right? The one thing that really sold me on my wife when I was like, I'm gonna marry her, right? Because for me, she would come to my shows. She just always played her position. Like if I was out and I was doing what I was doing, she was always comfortable in her position. And then vice versa for me, if I go somewhere where she receiving something or she's being honored for what she does, I'm just in the rafters clapping.
That's because you genuinely love each other. And when you love someone, you will be what they need when they need it.
Right.
You know, and you always gonna find happiness in their successes or in their happiness.
We
period.
celebrate each other.
Yep.
Absolutely, and that's how it that's how it should be. But it be too much. It just be too much of the motherfucking hatred going on. And Jada really listen, when he slapped Chris Rock and he came back, I don't know if y'all saw. She was sitting there like, "Oh, that's my motherfucking jam." Yes. I'm manipulating and controlling this nigga. Oh, yes, nigga. Yes, puppet, do my bidding. She was like Lord Sidious. Good. Come to the dark side.
You know
what I mean? Like,
I got so many cracks in my head that I'm just not even gonna say.
Yo, like for real. And I'm looking at her like, yo. And Liz point, she said she don't love that man. She don't love that man.
No way.
And like this is coming from she like she don't love that man.
You can't honestly love someone and then cheer them on or watch them
In
make
destruction.
bad decisions or self-destruct or anything like that. First of all, for him to be even moved to that, number one, it was a send-off. Let's just say that.
Because he laughed at it.
Right.
And he looked at her and he
It was
like,
all
oh,
fun and
shit.
games.
Because you know, we done all done it. You know, a motherfucker trip and fall and you laugh and then you stop, you make sure they're okay, then you get to laughing again. I mean, human nature. But she played on the part of him that loves her. He felt like he had to jump up and do something because she's made him feel so less than in this situation. And she's prioritized so many people and so many things above him that he wanted the validation of being her knight in shining armor. He
Tupac
wanted
couldn't
her
do this.
to look at, right.
The ghost of Tupac Dick couldn't do that.
The ghost of Tupac did.
Listen.
But he wanted that validation from her. And if you
He'll
have to
never
give
get it.
validation, he won't.
He'll
But the
never
thing
get
is,
it.
if validation comes in the form of foolishness, fuckery, self-destruction,
Man.
and backyard bullshit,
Say
it's
it
not
again.
worth it. But unfortunately, he loves this woman. And love is one of the rawest emotions, one of the craziest fucking emotions.
But then they
say
gloated
love-
about it.
I know, but they say love borders on the brink of insanity.
It is. Because here's
And-
the thing, the love of motherfucker, it goes against everything that you were taught growing up. And that's why I always tell Liz, I said, you have to be insane to be in love with someone.
I swear to God.
Because it goes against everything that you've learned about self-preservation. It goes against because the thing is, love is not a selfish act, it's a selfless act.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like for me, I'm always thinking about how can I put her and the kids in the forefront? And so love is really like a selfless act for me. And I'm a vain, selfish nigga. But when it comes to them, I'm selfless. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't know how to do that. And I remember I had a homie be like, man, you don't think nobody better than your girl. I'm like, to me, I married the dopest motherfucker on the planet. Like, she might not be none of you, but she the shit on this label.
Hello?
You know what I mean?
Hello?
Like, so for me, like, it don't matter how you feel, I should feel. He's stupid.
You hear this fool?
What'd he say?
Some GTD, get the draws.
Hey, on God, though.
Day of the gift.
On God. So, but what I'm saying is, like, yeah, but in case y'all didn't know, my wife's sitting like directly in front of me right now. But what
she looking like she got the draws to give them too.
She looking like shit. I ain't even wear no drawers, man. We don't do that no more. We 20 years in, nigga. I know when he finna get the
shit. It'll be 23 in July.
Oh, really?
It'll
Congratulations.
be 23 in July.
Liz ass over there like,
man.
yo tengo el gato en los pantalones. Okay, I quit.
Damn.
See? You're talking that shit.
I'm getting there. The last time I spoke Spanish, you said, Sean, what the fuck you say? But now at least you understand to correct me. You didn't know where the fuck I was at. You English, Spanish, speech pathologist and everything. You was like, Sean, explain.
That ain't it.
I was like, cause I is girl and O is boy. You was like, no, wrong word, bitch. Oh
But
my
no,
I'm gonna
goodness.
tell you something.
Huh.
This is this is a wonderful thing.
gloves.
Yeah, because I've been taking
is.
notes. I've been taking notes like foolishness, fuckery, and backyard bullshit.
Long as that top don't come
That
off.
shit,
Because
no,
if
I
there's some
got it.
lip gloss missing.
No, I got you.
It's gonna be a
I know,
problem.
I know this lip gloss is some holy grail shit.
Hey,
so
a
I'll take
bitch with
good
dry
care of
lips
them.
will kill you.
Yeah.
Listen, this motherfucker is addicted to lip gloss and Carmex.
No, because sorry, I'm so sorry. Like all this shit with the pandemic and all these damn hand sanitizers drying your hands out. When your hands and your lips is dry, and you're fucking angry. You're just not comfortable with yourself.
Listen.
Hey, how you doing, beautiful? What?
We've been in the
mean?
bed having a whole conversation. I be like, what you doing? Oh, I'm grabbing my lip gloss. Man, we ain't even doing nothing. We just chilling. And she lay in the bed talking about, what the fuck? We not even doing
the
nothing.
same way, like with lotion. Like I'll be with you, be sitting there, next thing you know, she'll get up and be like,
her too.
What was that? But
First of all, as a man, you don't want nothing dry, so don't get mad at nothing we lubricate.
we didn't
I'm not
we didn't say we had a
complaining.
problem with it.
I'm just pointing out.
We
I'm
were
not
just saying we didn't know.
complaining.
But I'm gonna let you know I'm a
I ain't
bitch that'll
saying-
have
I
both
ain't even
hands
saying
together
that.
and lips be like bling. Fuck your nightlight. Check out these lips.
But back to
ahead,
this
bro.
whole thing with
Go ahead.
with the whole Jada pushing the buttons. She's been gaslighting this man for a long time.
And as a woman, you know how to do that. It's
Yeah.
just the fact that you shouldn't. You need to look out for your people.
Don't nobody
Bottom
know how to
line.
push your buttons like the motherfucker you sleep with every night.
I mean,
We
and true-
know
true
all the
story.
buttons. It be sometimes we walk away from y'all ass and y'all be like, what? And we be in our head like, it's for the best, motherfucker. It's for the best. Because I almost did it. That was like when Chris Tucker was like, push the goddamn button. Nigga.
Jada pushed the button, and she
Shit on purpose.
you know, everybody keep saying, well, y'all want to villainize the woman. Hey man, listen, the whole war's been started over woman. Helen of Troy, you know, Jada Pinkett, Jada of Oscars. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is
No, real shit. Like,
Jada
Listen.
Ballandia.
Baldlandia is definitely some
Listen.
real shit, fam.
pussy and money has sent the whole fucking world in a tizzy.
Whole world.
Pussy, money, land. Those three things have sent the whole world in a
Hell
tizzy.
yeah, and it's
pussy
generational.
being number one.
It's generational. It's niggas out here don't like other niggas because they granddaddies was into it about a bitch.
Listen, the realest shit, and this leads back to Will Smith, right?
Man, I'm telling you, Will Smith probably was pissed off after and said, Chris was right. They shouldn't have invited your ass.
Right. Right.
They invited me. They invite you.
Right.
Always want to
I'm in trouble.
Every time I get dressed, you get dressed. The fuck is
But
wrong
listen,
with you?
Chris Rock
It's my
is the
boy, not
best
you.
fucking host the Oscars has ever seen.
You know what I would
Ever.
love? I would love some behind the scenes footage. I would love to just hear Will at home be like, shut your bald head ass up. I would love to hear Will say,
One time,
Probably
just
the
to
same.
let me
snap.
holler at him. Let me
Hey,
gas
hey.
like the nigga.
Peep though.
And Willow
Man,
gonna be the
Will
one to
be a
leak
whole
it.
nigga.
Willow gonna be the one to leak it. Like,
Hey.
oh, he's so toxic. No, your
Listen.
daddy's tired of this bullshit.
Shout out
Yeah.
to William Gene Hollins, aka Sonny, aka my daddy, who always said,
Old
listen,
Tom.
old tall head, nigga said, hey, let me tell you something, boy. God damn it. Think of the pussiest motherfucker you know. Fuck with this woman. He become the toughest nigga you know. He'll kill you about his
Gonna
motherfucking
kill
woman.
you over
He
some
said
pussy.
kill you. And then he proceeded to tell me a story about when he was 16 and he was fucking this married woman in a small little town that they lived in, right? He said, I used to go, her husband would go to work. He said, she was probably about, he said, I was 16, she probably was about 35. Her husband was
Hey, you
about
hoes need to
40
stop
something.
molesting these little boys.
But
Go
look,
ahead,
look,
Jay.
look.
I know you don't think
Right,
you was
right.
molested.
I don't think I was molested either. I think I was trained
I was,
in the land
I
of
was
Shaolin.
I was shown
in the
some things.
Shaolin pussy monk.
right,
training.
right. So look.
Man, pussy monk.
Right.
Don't come.
Okay, crouching tiger, goofy Negro. Get your ass the fuck up out of here.
Not Crouching Tiger. So Pete, L.
Now this nigga doing
So, look,
breathing
look, look, look.
exercises and pussy.
So, hey, L. So this is in Mississippi. Shout out to Seal Johnson. Seal
Right.
Johnson, one of the realest motherfuckers that me and Diesel ever had a
Oh
conversation with.
yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
We sat at the table at the motherfucking little sake restaurant, the Japanese restaurant,
up in New
drank
York.
sake with Seal Johnson in in Manhattan and had a great conversation.
He got stories.
Yeah. So
Yes,
now,
he does.
anyway, my daddy said, listen. So I'm 16. I'm in there. He said, man, I used to go over there once a week. Wear that ass out. He said, so one day I'm over there. He said, you know, I'm doing my usual. He said, and her husband was the softest nigga we knew, just soft. He said, I'm in it. I'm on my downstroke. I hear.
Stirring the like
He said, I hear, young man. He said, I look up. Dude standing there with his pistol. He said, I get up and grab my shit. He said, hey, I'm sorry. He said, no. This ain't on you. but I need you to leave. He said, I grabbed my clothes, try to go for the door. He said, go out the window, same way you came. The door ain't available. He said, I said, what did he do to her? He said, as I'm grabbing my clothes, I'm running through the cotton fields, putting my motherfucking shit on. He said, I hear him whooping her ass as I'm leaving. Stop, baby. And so the next day, he go talk to daddy and granddaddy because he knew how they got out. And he came to them. He said, listen, I caught your son with my wife. I caught your son and grandson with my wife. Only reason I ain't kill him is because he belonged to y'all. You know? And so he kind of knew what came with that. He said, but if he had been anybody else, I'd have shot him in the back of his motherfucking head while he was stroking my wife. And he said, I believed him because I looked in that man's eyes and I saw the devil in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He said, I saw the day. He said, this man. He said, I saw the
point.
devil in that man's eyes. You know what I'm saying? I saw the devil in Will Smith's eyes. He broke. You see what I'm saying? I saw the, and my dad, I said, so Dad, what you do? I said, did you go back over there? He said, no. He said, that woman wouldn't even look at me no more. He said, he whooped her ass. He said, when I saw her, motherfucking eye was out here, lip was out here. I said, so what happened?
Whole
He said,
appetite for young dick was gone.
He said, whatever I was giving her, he beat it out of her. He said, when I, he said,
I tried not to laugh. I'm sorry, y'all. Cancel me now. Fuck
listen, listen.
Take me with you.
Hey, listen.
He beat it out of him.
We talking about Mississippi 1962.
Ah, shit.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Making in Hollywood. It's not
You understand? Look, my daddy was born in 1946 in West Central Mississippi.
Same as mine.
You know what I mean? Yeah, my
Same-
daddy and your
same
daddy
area.
said, man, shout out to your old man. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? So, in the
Shit,
words
all
of,
my people
what
from
Seal Johnson said, your daddy from Mississippi, them Mississippi
This
boys
is
are some
bad
bad men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, real
Yeah.
quick, my Seal Johnson story. I ain't gonna take 30 seconds. Selena Johnson was having an album listening party. We were at CRC downtown at the studio listening. It was a dope project. Everything was amazing. Her daddy comes in with a whole bunch of so whatever he has is wrapped in these blankets, right? These old ass blankets. Man, this man get to unveiling all these fucking platinum plaques.
Wu-Tang is the greatest.
Yep.
Right. He love Wu-Tang.
Because they always paid him his
They
money.
always
Hey,
paid him.
look, man, he unveils all these platinum plaques and say, baby, you could do this too. Just keep doing what you're doing. I love you. And I say to myself, I don't know if that was the most encouraging shit ever or if that was the most humble flex ever, but I love it. Whatever it is, I love it.
It was a flex. I'm going to tell you why. Because he had the way he wanted to bring her in and she went against it. And he said, listen, you want to achieve my success? Come on and do it the way I'm telling. Like, listen, they was mad when me and Diesel sat there. He was like, you gonna stay here and listen to my daddy? We was like, hey, but we need to soak this
We sat
game
there
up.
for an hour.
We sat there for an hour just listening till we was
Me?
soaking it up.
Me and Toxic sat there in the studio for the rest of the night listening to y'all know
That
Fred
nigga said,
Toxic.
and Wu-Tang is the great. Wu-Tang was the greatest. Wu-Tang is the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
These little nicknames
13
for the
platinums.
old pieces, I can't take them.
Mhm.
But toxic.
So look,
Producer.
yeah, producer.
Yeah, Toxic.
Oh, I thought.
So
that was
my
an
whole
old
shit,
thing.
no. My whole shit is this. Like, listen, and I learned that. So all of y'all motherfuckers call it Will Soft shit like that, and he might be that in your eyes, but like I always said, my daddy told me, he said, boy, even a coward will kill you about his woman, and I've seen it happen too many times over. And look,
Yeah.
my daddy was like, this nigga woman he was fucking was the softest nigga ever. He said, but had William Mell and John Henry not been my daddy and my granddaddy, that nigga would have killed me because he knew how they was coming if he did kill me.
Right.
He didn't want that smoke.
Right.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
my granddaddy kept a straight razor on his motherfucking, hip, and that motherfucker cut you from your asshole to your appetite before you knew you was cut.
Yeah, that razor shit is different, man.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
little different. My grandpa, me and my cousin Janoa was talking about that. That nigga was different. That motherfucker pulled that straight ass razor off his motherfucking waist. I remember one time my mom and my dad got into it and my granddaddy was there, right? And my granddaddy, and I live like my granddad, he didn't give a fuck about his kids cursing as long as they didn't curse him, right?
Mhm.
And so, I guess my dad had hit my mom, and my granddaddy was like, hey, he got in the middle, go in the house. Hey, mind your motherfucker. He said, before I got motherfucking out my mouth, I was on the ground, and that nigga had that straight ass razor to my throat. And he told me, said, nigga, you lucky this personal. I'll kill you. He said,
Yeah.
motherfucker, I'll kill you. He said, listen, I'm your, don't you ever curse me, motherfucker. I'll cut your throat and watch you bleed out. I brought you in and I'll take you out the same way. You know what I'm saying?
they was
Them
happy.
Mississippi niggas
They
was
was heavy on
different,
the
bro.
respect. My
They
paternal,
was
my
different,
paternal
bro.
grandparents
different.
was from Taylorsville, Mississippi. My maternal was from West Point. My grandma was born in 1937, and she was a housewife whole time. 13 kids. Granddaddy did everything outside the house. My grandma hit it at the casino, won a little bit over 10K, and they told her she needed an ID to claim her money. She ain't had no ID.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, how the fuck
I know
grandma
where
ain't
this
got no
going.
ID? She go digging through all her shit because we got to get birth certificate and everything else. Get
This
the
shit
damn
finna go
birth
bad,
certificate.
yo, I see it.
Mississippi had her ass classified as a stillborn. She said, I've been dead the whole time I've been alive. We have to go into court to deem her living. The shit was funny. The judge was like, are you Mary Matthews? She said, it depends. I got to keep these kids. We was dying laughing.
Hey,
all
man.
the kids in their 30s and shit at
Listen.
this point, but she's still trying to disavow these motherfuckers. Now, if I say I'm not married, can I get rid of the kids? Fuck the 10 G's. We was dying
Listen.
laughing, but
I
yeah,
love
that was some
Mississippi,
old school
man.
shit, but they was hard on niggas, baby. They make you dead before you get out the damn.
Hey, listen.
Come on, straight out.
Shout
the
out to Mississippi, all the small motherfucking towns where all our folk at, all the big cities. Hey, man, from motherfucking Biloxi up to Jackson to motherfucking
Yes.
to Greenville and everything, man. We love y'all, man.
My
Like-
people in Alabama, so.
Oh, shout out to Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, all that shit. I got
Birmingham,
people in Bama.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
I like just the South period, man. That's our motherfucking motherland, really.
Yes,
But
it
but
is.
in a nutshell, man, what I'm saying is Jada's a harlot, and the devil that motherfucking and the motherfucking devil that Denzel was telling Will about
Sitting
was
right
his
next to him.
motherfucking wife.
So the crazy part is when I said I was gonna be quiet, since we already opened the grandparents.
Go ahead,
seal,
go crazy, go crazy.
My grandma used to say some of the most ignorant shit, and I loved her for all of it. Okay,
When you said the tugging on the dick, I was done.
man. Yeah, she did.
I was done, G.
My grandma, love you, Mary. But yes. So one time she said to one of my aunties, "Your ass evil. That's why you can't grow no hair." And
That is some down south shit.
That's some-
If
that's
that ain't
some
some
Southern
country shit, boy.
The devil that cursed you,
if you was nice to the people,
Because your ass evil.
have
That's
some
why
hair.
that's why you're bald head, you
You
bald
bald
head
head, bitch.
motherfucker.
Baby, look.
Jada, you evil. That's why your ass can't grow no
we
hair.
all make decisions that are not in our best interest in life. And I am going to say that I feel that Will married the wrong woman. And,
This is
and
his
that's
karma
my
for how he did Cherie.
Ooh, she did.
That's got to
you
be
know.
it. It's
This
got to
is
be
his karma
something
for how he
because
did
because
Cherie.
this
Damn,
guy
did he do it that bad?
is
'Cause
such a
No,
he's
no,
such
no,
a
no.
nice
'Cause
guy.
Jada-
He was
Look,
pursuing
like, what did you
Jada
do in your
the
past,
whole
my
later
nigga?
half of him and Cherie's
I understand,
marriage.
but
He was
damn,
pursuing
Jada doing donuts in the fucking parking lot around
Look,
this nigga.
nobody. Jada Pinkett. You know Will don't make me come.
Right.
As you said.
Total silence. You know Tupac's ghost dick.
Right. And he tried
Gave me
to
chills
right.
last night.
Put
He
the
tried
mic
to
down.
Where's the red? Where's the red
Look,
table?
look, look. And she
Bird.
tried to put that, hey, she tried to put that motherfucking energy on Aisha Curry, and Steph Curry mama was like,
Get from here,
we ain't
bitch.
doing that. Get from
from
on
here.
around here.
Get
Get
now.
from on around
Get now. Masters
Take-
don't like when you be over here talking
Take
that
that
red
bald
table
head
talk.
hoe shit somewhere.
Take that bald head whole shit
She
somewhere
tried
else
to
now.
put that shit up. I want attention from all this man does is dote on you in public. You wanted to all these women get him attention. But and I told Liz, I said it will never happen because men are more respectful than women because we understand that violence comes with certain shit.
But
If
hey,
I
listen,
cut-
I've
if I-
never
if I-
fucked a nigga wife in front of his face. That shit was
Right.
always some private shit.
Right, because you understand that violence
Let me
comes
out.
with that shit. No, you
Let
gotta-
me out.
You gotta sit here. G.
I don't want to be here no more.
Come
Let
on,
me out.
come on, come on, around. Look.
I ain't never
So look.
fucked
I
nigga
can't do
baby
this
mama
with
in his
glass.
face.
Fix
That
it.
shit, you know what?
Fix
Bring
it.
some ice over here. We need some ice. Thank you, ma'am.
So my thing is
You want
this,
some
right?
ices too?
I would like some ices.
My thing is this. That's it. You good?
One more.
That one more. That's how. Yeah, there go your one more.
Jay, you the worst with the ice.
I know. Listen,
Smidgen of ice.
I'm that nigga at
Because
the
if
rest.
Jay had it his way, he'd be throwing his fingers in there. He being courteous and using this damn spoon because it's in there.
Because we on camera.
I
That's
mean, I
it.
just be like, there you go. But no, real shit though.
Jay done threw plenty of ice in my glass. I be like,
I wash my hands.
Let me tell you something. I'm not slapping none of you niggas over my girl. I'm gonna tell you why. If you ain't reached out to put your hands on me or her, I ain't slapping you.
I'm not
you know
slapping
what?
you.
I'm Michael Jordan with this shit. I'm a 92 Dream Team your
Hey,
ass
hey.
because at some point you gonna need to be on something.
And
You
I'm gonna
gonna be-
block that shit.
And I'm gonna block that shit like a
Okay,
motherfucker.
Lee Daniels,
I'm gonna be like, hey,
see you, Lee
hey, I'm gonna be
You
just like
black
I respect
Michael
your petty,
Jordan.
bro.
Hey, who all over there? Oh no, I ain't coming. Oh, y'all want me? Y'all still want me to come? Well, I ain't coming if dude over there. Yeah. Anybody else
Hey,
fuck with dude?
Like R.
Yeah,
Kelly,
none of them
like
come.
R. Kelly did him.
Fam
Hey,
gotta go.
L.
True
Hey,
story.
L, you gotta go, man. Rob don't want you here. You fucking with his bitches. He don't
True
want
story.
you here
Oh,
no
damn.
more.
True story.
He ain't got but one bitch over 18, and you at her.
Right. How you gonna fuck with the one grown bitch? Now come on, L, you
So
know
you-
better.
So the one motherfucker he can't go to jail for, you just got to have.
You gonna dick her down. Okay.
You
Well, I can
fucking,
see that
you,
nigga
you
got-
fucking up the decoy.
Hey, you see fam right there? Tell him he gotta leave.
He didn't even do that. He said.
Hey, yeah,
It
that's
was
Rob.
a, it was a
He
gay ass
definitely-
whisper.
Oh, that Prince shit.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
he definitely.
I witnessed Prince do that shit in person.
Hey, let me tell you my Prince story. The nigga
You got
Prince.
anything
And then we gonna
shirts
get
and
the fuck up
blouses?
out of
Yeah,
here.
huh?
You got
No,
anything
And then we
no.
gonna get the fuck up out of here
Let
because
me-
we done already talked about this harlot enough.
Yeah, that's enough Jada talk. Ladies, don't be like Jada Pinkett. Fellas, don't take that shit.
Will is not the poster boy for protecting black women.
No.
That nigga's the poster boy for beta cucks.
Oh, and just to go back to our previous conversation, these hoes be acting up.
And Will
Y'all
Smith be
niggas
letting
them.
them.
It's fake decent.